morning, beautiful people. How are you this fine Monday morning? It's another gorgeous Monday in Winnipeg. A little mild for temperature, but the sun is shining, not too many clouds, and it looks like it's going to be a gorgeous day. How are you? How are you? I see I have someone following right now. I'm just curious about chatting. Can you send me a message or something? Does it allow you to do that? If it does, try it. I just want to see. Okay? So, wow, what a busy week I had. Very busy, very, very busy. But guess what? I was sick. And I thought I could be Miss Tough Girl. And, keep working, keep doing all sorts of stuff. And what happens? Well, you just get worse, right? It's a really weird, and in HR, I should know this, but in HR, you start to kind of recognize when managers say, so-and-so has perfect attendance and all that kind of stuff. In our place of business, our organization, we don't have an award for perfect attendance. So there seems to be this air of guilt when you call in sick. And it's comments from leadership or management that are like, oh, I haven't called in sick in 10 years. Or when I had that, I never called in sick. I still came to work. So anyways, as you guys know, last Monday, I was feeling under the weather, and I could tell. That Monday afternoon, I went home sick, went to rest. The next day, couldn't even get out of bed. My son was also sick. Wednesday started feeling a little better, so tried going into work. Plus, it was my sister's grad, so I didn't want anyone saying, "Hey, well, you were sick to work, but you could go to your sister's grad," regardless if it was my sister's grad or not. And then Wednesday, so I was feeling kind of rough. And then Thursday, still not too great. Even people in meetings with me were like, "God, have you gotten that checked out? You sound like crap." So Thursday afternoon, I finally went to the walk-in clinic, and guess who had a respiratory infection and strep? This girl right here. So kept going to work for a couple days because, there's that guilt factor that you need to literally be on your deathbed before you can call in sick, right? And it's just comments that people make that make you feel that way. And even in HR, as an HR professional, I still fell into that trap and that pressure. So I urge all of you, the minute you are not feeling well, stay home. It's okay if you miss a few days. It's okay. I probably just shared all sorts of bacteria for 2 days with all sorts of people because I didn't start my antibiotics until Thursday evening. So for 3 full days, 4 days, I was sick in whatever incubation period before as well. So anyways, stay home, stay home, stay home. If you're sick, if you're feeling really ill, even if you have a little bit of sniffles and you can tell that it's going to make a turn for the worse, because at night it always gets worse, stay home, okay? I'm apologizing to everyone I shared my germs with last week. And I still have it. Excuse me. It's going away, but there's lots of mucus and phlegm and God knows what else was happening in my lungs there. So it's going to take a little while for it to dry out, but I feel a heck of a lot better. I look a lot better. And I feel kind of back to normal to a degree. I'm still fighting, a little bit of fatigue, but good to go. So in the midst of all of that, not only was it my sister's graduation, my parents' 42nd anniversary, rest in peace to my mom, and the Canada women's national soccer team was here playing Costa Rica, and then on Friday went to Gimli for a night, and that was awesome. Okay, so thanks to Ford Canada for hooking me up with a 2017 Ford Escape Titanium Edition to take the family on a little mini road trip to go further with Canada 150. Those of you that watch my Instagram stories will have seen quite a lot. I literally recorded everything, but have no fear, blog post is on the way. It was great. It was nice to actually take the time to really experience a road trip. What's on the road, what do you see, what's good about the car that you're driving, all that kind of stuff. So it was really fun, and like I said, I won't get all the details right now because of course I'm going to summarize that very well in a blog post. But for those of you that are thinking of somewhere to go for a quick weekend trip, definitely head on over to Gimli, because we had a great time. There was great food, great people, and even though it rained quite a bit while we were there, it surely brightened up for us on the day that we were leaving, and we were able to take part in a couple other things like the museum and of course the motorsports park, which was very cool. And we even stopped at Gimli Ford. Yeah, I met a lot of local business owners there as well, so stay tuned for some more information on them. Sugar Beach and Heaven Sent are good examples. And it was a really great time. So in the midst of all this, let me tell you, not only was I sick, my husband was sick. He had his head cold going on. And our son, who had similar symptoms to me, but seemed to be fine, still went to soccer, still playing like a crazy little child. We took him on Friday just because we knew we were going on a little road trip and didn't want to take any chances. Took him on Friday and he ended up having strep throat. So, like I said, you may feel great, you may not feel great, a little bit of sniffles, coughing, get it checked out because you never know. And so he's also been on antibiotics. He'll be on it for another week, I believe. Mine are finishing today. So yeah, it's when I spoke to the nurse practitioner at the Quick Care, she said to me that it's peak season for these things. Pink eye, strep throat, all this kind of stuff. So be washing your hands, maintain great daily hygiene, and hopefully that'll help you avoid these sicknesses and avoid people like me who still go to work when they're sick. I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm apologizing yet again. What else? Okay, so the weekend was crazy busy. So yesterday was a day of rest, a true day of rest, which I don't do very often. I literally did not get out of bed till I think 10:30 or 11, which is very late for me. And then I did my coif. So the process for my hair is usually about 2 to 3 hours. Yeah. But this time it took even longer because I really wanted to deep condition my hair, because with all the working out I've been doing, with all the runs I've been doing, lots of sweat, and the change in weather, I needed to make sure I deep condition my hair and help it get back to this nice, soft, fluffy fun that it is right now. Yeah. So a couple hours to do that. Wash, condition, deep condition, and then twist. So I did lots of little twists, as you can see by the definition in my hair. And it came out this morning looking fabulous. So shout out to TGIN and to Maui Moisture. Those are the two products I used on my hair yesterday. And my hair is super soft, shiny, and I love it. And look at all this definition. See those curls in my head? I love it. Didn't have to use any gel or flaxseed gel or any kind of gel whatsoever to get this definition. That was just with those products. So really, really happy about that. In addition to that, I have something else to share. So, hair products for charity. My friend in Toronto, Natural Canadian Girl, please go look her up. She's on Instagram at Natural Canadian Girl. She started up this charity for local, well, not just local, but women who are in shelters, etc., and can't afford to buy these natural hair products. There's a bunch of us across the country that are going to be collecting hair products for this charity, and we'll be donating it to the local women's shelter, immigrant shelter, etc., so that folks that are new to the city or new to the city, new immigrants, etc., they will have the opportunity to have some hair care while they get settled and start up in their new city. So stay tuned for that. You will see more details not only on Pig City Lovely, but also on Winnipeg Naturals. That's WPG Naturals. I'll have all the information there. There will be 2 locations in Winnipeg that will be collecting these products, either new or slightly used. There's many times I've tried a product, maybe the smell, or maybe I've tried it like 1 squirt of the product and I don't like it and I get rid of it. Instead of doing that, we're going to donate it to these folks. What else? Holy Dinah, I'm talking off your ears as usual. But there's lots to say. This week, I believe the Red River X starts. We've got Jazz Fest Winnipeg starting. There is a lot happening. The Hub is coming back with some events. And of course, there is nothing but absolute complete outdoor activities happening at all times here in Winnipeg. So check it out. Always be on the calendar. And the most important thing I have to tell you is Father's Day. So Father's Day is coming up this Sunday, and I have my gift guide is posted right now. You can go head on over to pegcitylovely.com. Check out what's going on for gift idea guides here in Winnipeg. You know, I gotta tell you, I had a hard time finding lunches and brunches and things like that. There doesn't seem to be many of that, but there's lots of different local treats and activities you can partake in with your dad or whoever you know that is a dad on Father's Day, new dads, etc. And so check out my gift idea guide on pegcitylovely.com. And please, if you have anything to add that you'd like me to add, I will absolutely add it. No problem. Just message me and I'll get it up as soon as possible. Okay? So that's Father's Day. What always happens on Father's Day? Manitoba Marathon. Maybe that's something I'll gear up for next year, but this year, definitely I know a lot of people that partake in the Manitoba Marathon. So kudos to all of you and good luck to all of you. Hope you have great weather on Sunday. And what else? I think that's it for now because, you know, I don't like these to be too long. I'm sure you guys don't either, but I could sit here and talk for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. But that's it for now. I do want to say, you know, there's a lot of stuff happening in the city, and I want to say that to all the people that are putting them on, you know, give them good support. They're looking to us as citizens of our city to attend these events because they can't go off without us. So the more you support, the better it is. Word of mouth is key. If you know about a great event, please share it with people. That's how these events will be successful, is all the people coming. Don't leave it to the little cliques and this person who knows this person and we're just going to keep it in our little group. Share. Word of mouth is everything. And let's get everyone attending all of these fabulous events that are happening in Winnipeg. Okay? That's what we should be doing. All right, so I'm going to get to work now. I'm already a little late today because I'm still sleepy, and as you can tell, I'm still congested, still have a wicked cough. But that's okay. I feel good. That's what matters, right? Right. So have a fabulous week, guys. As usual, please stay tuned to all of my social media networks because I will always be chatting it up and telling you what's good, what's happening, what's not good, what's not happening, and all that fun stuff. So take care of each other. Take care of yourself, please, and be good to each other. And we'll talk to you guys soon. Okay? Bye.